The wedding crafting shows with David Tutera. You know that he is that celebrations expert. I want to be a celebrations expert. I'm more like the recipient of this of any celebration design. I like to celebrate, but he actually sets up those celebrations, and he partnered up to be able to create this mega floral stamp and die set bundle. And Jen Long is here to take us through some tutorials and show us how to use it. Of course, we've got some great, the great machine that goes with it, the Big Shot from Sizzix as well. Hi, Jen.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Good, nice to be back.
Yes, so good to have you. Okay, so this is really a treat to be able to have, of course, like the wedding designer. We've seen him on TV to create a floral set for us here. What a perfect partnership.
Yeah, we called this the Mega Floral Bundle, and we meant it because there is so much included in this. We have a dies and stamp set outlined here that show you your label shapes, your sentiments, your corner embellishments, and we get down to the flower stamps and the framelits. And look at this, I just want to show you all of the variety of different flowers you can make with the stamps and the framelit set. Literally dozens and dozens of flowers, especially if you include the upsell David Tutera paper pad. There's dozens and dozens of options of flowers that you can make. And then lastly, some label shapes, some fans, and we're gonna show you how to make one of those rosettes. It is so fun and easy to get started on this.
All right, so so this is how easy it's gonna be. We've got the stamp. How many flowers can you make with this set?
Literally dozens. I think I'd challenge somebody to make less than a couple dozens of these. There's so many different looks. But I'm just gonna start out by using my Stamper Secret Weapon to stamp this image. I think one of the most unique things about these flowers is that they're stamps and dies that work together. And I'm just gonna bring this right over to my Big Shot machine so I can show you how to just cut this out, and I'm gonna use my magnetic platform just to make sure everything stays in place. And let's cut out 2 at a time, why don't we?
Right, oh, let's. We do have the Big Shot machine available as well, which does tend to sell out. This does so much, so you're using it to cut that die.
It's an essential crafting tool, and this is actually the David Tutera version of the Big Shot machine. So this has bonus content, stamps, dies, embossing folders. But once we get these petals out, I'm just gonna bring them right over here to my Sizzix craft tool set, and I'm gonna show you how you get some dimension in these petals. So you can see, I'm just gonna take this mat, and I'm gonna take this ball roller, and look at how your petals automatically come to life just by using this tool. And this is especially designed so you won't rip or tear your paper, but again, just brings your flower to life, adds a little bit of dimension. And as we come down here, I'm just gonna hot glue down here on my heat resistant pad. You can see that after you layer several of these together, you really start to have a realistic, beautiful flower.
So the craft tool set is available as well.
It is.
If people want to be able to search all of this entire set, because there's so much that you're using and they want to be able to see everything, would they just search Sizzix on hsn.com?
I would look at Sizzix. This is the Mega Floral Bundle. This is our Sizzix craft tool set. And then I have all these components down here. These are literally all the pieces that we went over when we introduced the bundle. And I'm literally just gonna start hot gluing these down and laying them out on my card base. And this is one of David Tutera's 3D embossing folders. We looked at this earlier this morning, and you can see what a wonderful card base that makes.
Yeah, that's amazing. So how do you make those fans?
Oh my goodness, it looks a lot more complicated than it really is. And I've actually stepped it out for you in a few easy steps, just so you can see.
Wow.
You would just cut out 3 of these strips. You would simply glue all 3 of these strips together into one long train. And then you kind of just end up with the cylinder shape. All you do is push down.
Because those come in the set. So you use the die to be able to cut the paper, and then all you do is just fold it up like that?
And that's all it takes.
Wow. And when you're done with that, I want to walk everybody through what you're getting as well today, because this is, you can make the accordion flowers, you can make just those realistic looking sort of stamped flowers. You're getting the stamps and the dies today that you need to make, what did you say, dozens and dozens
of flowers.
Types of flowers.
And then what I want to point out is look how lovely those flowers look right on top of that fan. Once this glue dries, it'll be a little more in place like this one is. But you can see how wonderfully those two just work together. And I'm just gonna skip back over to where it's a little bit drier.
How pretty.
And we've cut out the sentiment phrases. Remember those sentiments that we showed you right in the beginning of the segment? I've backed that with an adhesive sheet. You can see how delicate and thin that little phrase is, and with the adhesive sheet, it sticks on just like a sticker. And I've cut my label shape out of adhesive foam. You guys can see how thick that is. That'll pop up and give you a little bit of extra dimension. And you simply just place that there. And look, in a few easy steps, we cut out all these pieces and assembled this beautiful card.
That is gorgeous. Now, did you cut all of that in the Big Shot?
All of that is done with the Big Shot.
Okay.
Anything you need for stamping, die cutting, and embossing.
Excellent. And this is the Michael Tutera bundle as well. So here's everything that you're getting. We're gonna show it to you again. I know we showed it to you first, but you get all of those die cuts that coordinate with the stamps to make beautiful, beautiful designs like this. And then all of the sentiments are included as well. Love and thank you, always and forever.
So yeah, there's stamp sentiments and die sentiments. Those are those fans we made right at the bottom. It's really an essential tool set to make a variety of different looks. And this is great for not only card making, but for home decor. We've used the rosettes for cupcake toppers. We've used them for the wreath up there. All of those fans really come together beautifully.
Fun. All right, well, the sky's the limit, and that floral design, I mean, when you put those in red, now they look like poinsettias, you know, I mean, it really is such a variety that you can do here with this set. You're getting all of those stamps, all of the dies as well, to be able to make those, and of course, we encourage you to get that Big Shot to go with it. And now this is from David Tutera, of course, the celebrations expert. I want that title. I think that's pretty incredible, but of course, he absolutely has the resume to go along with it. He has designed this exclusively for Sizzix. You've got all of those, the stamps, the dies, and so easy to be able to use. Yeah, you could use them if you have a die cut machine. You can use them with your existing die cut machine, but that Big Shot also comes with a lot of additional